What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while. Landing here with another Toolbox update. Just a little preface, if nobody's seen my previous videos. I'm not a professional mechanic. I'm not a professional anything when it comes to hand tools. So this is all just home gamer stuff, working on my own cars, working on cars for my friends and family, things along those lines. Mostly, oil changes, alternators, wheel rotations or tire rotations, just the general stuff, battery replacements, just the random heres and theres. And then there's also some other specialty tools for other things that I'll get into. This is going to be kind of in depth. I'm not going to cover every single tool because I tend to make these videos much longer than they need to be. So we're going to get right into it. I also have my little emergency car repair toolbox here that I might get to. Not 100% sure. But yeah, we'll get right into it. So if you haven't seen my previous video, excuse the camera angle, this is my, that's a little too bright actually. This is my Craftsman grip latch toolbox that I got off a guy on Craigslist for a really good deal. I'm extremely happy with it. I believe it's from the mid-2000s to 2010s-ish. Not 100% sure. American-made Craftsman. Extremely happy with it. It's got some character. It's definitely been used, but I didn't pay much for it, so it's great. Excuse me if I keep clearing my throat. I am getting over being sick. All right, right at the top. I'm just going to kind of cruise by some things. Machinist block. Not sure why I got that. Got my Milwaukee tape measure, which I love showing off because of the magnetic thing. That's probably the exact spot I did it in last time. Up front, I have my extra sockets. Some things have changed, some things haven't changed. There's a lot more sockets in here now. Here's my socket set. This is all hand assembled, hand compiled here. Just buying sockets here and there, sockets from when I was a kid, a lot of swap meet and garage sale stuff. I'm huge into that. Here's my Milwaukee Impact. It's the female driver that comes on the kit with my big old battery. I spray paint my power tools green just so nobody just walks off with one. Here's some adapters. My really nice Energizer AA flashlight. Some sockets, wobbles, etc. over here. Some more extensions. Of course, you got the magnetic trays with some adapters in it. It's a really nice OEM Tools light that I bought from AutoZone, which I'm extremely happy with, actually. I love that little thing. Over here, just some proprietary stuff, probably recognize what you're looking at better than I do. Right here is my little Harbor Freight Professional 3/8 Pittsburgh ratchet. I actually really like these things. I'm kind of minimizing on the Snap-on Tool Truck brand stuff just because, I don't know, working out of my garage from time to time, it's just not ethical for me to have really expensive tools, all the time. So it's just, it's not really worth it for me. Oh, on the outside, the little cobalt magnetic shelf, got a little oil dispenser full of Marvel Mystery Oil because that's my secret weapon. Some hand sanitizer, some lithium grease, gloves, little flashlight hanging, etc. Top drawer. So you're going to notice some changes if you've seen the original video. I got a little bit of organization going. Still a mess. I like messes. I like organized messes. Got all my pens, razor blades, a little base pick, not sure why it's in there. My nano oil that I use for gun lube. Lighter, Loctite. Really nice old Craftsman calipers. Ooh, God, these boxes are sturdy. There it is. Really like that thing. Still extremely accurate. Some little screwdrivers, some picks, my little Sparrow's tuxedo lockpick kit just in case. Tobacco tamper, just little odds and ends. Just kind of a general drawer here. Next is my screwdrivers. I cleaned this up just earlier. Extremely happy with it. Just got, the random, had them forever screwdrivers. Got a little Milwaukee set, got a Max set. Got these really nice Husky heavy-duty screwdrivers, which I am enjoying. Haven't really had much of a chance to use them, but I like them so far. Some Snap-on stuff here and there. Some picks, very, very general, do-it-all screwdriver drawer. Next, we have my Allens and Hexes. Also have some gunsmithing stuff. Got a little armorer's block. AR tool and some barrel vice clamp magnets, which are really handy if you're trying to hit yourself in the toe with one. If you're trying to clamp a barrel into a vise, these are plastic coated so they don't mar up your barrel, and they're angled so you can hold them, or hold the round barrel. Okay, running out of breath here. Some, Allens, more Allens, just ridiculous amount of Allens. Some security Torx here, some Torx screwdrivers, etc. You can kind of see what's going on here. I'll use that drawer a lot for my girlfriend's Volkswagen. Here is the extended ratchets drawer, or sockets drawer. These are all my most used ratchets. Some of them, honestly, I'd never really use, like this Cougar one. This Husky one is just kind of a placeholder because I don't have anywhere else to put it. I don't feel like going into my deep storage for it. Just some odds and ends there. It's an adorable little Cornwell 3/8. 3/8 torque wrench. Some extensions. Some extractors. These really cool Home Depot work gloves I'm actually liking. I haven't really given them a full try, but I'm enjoying them. My favorite little super adjustable locking crescent wrench thingy. Some more sockets that I just don't really have room for, and extensions. And really long extensions for Dodge headlights. If you know, you know. 1/2-inch drawer. Beautiful. I love this drawer. More OEM socket organizers. This is a very random array of tools. I got Cougar, some Snap-on, God, what are these? Gear wrench, Impact. This is a DeWalt. I mean, just some random stuff. Harbor Freight, not afraid to admit that. A lot of Husky, Cobalt, what have you. Some Proto, some Snap-on, just random stuff. An even bigger crescent wrench, because, I mean, these pretty much do it all. I mean, you could fix 60% of shit just with one of these and some screwdrivers, you know. Obviously, it's not the preferred way to go, but having these is not a bad thing. Mac 1/2-inch ratchet with gnarly gears, if you can even hear it. Oh. Yeah, the teeth in that are pretty strong. Little breaker bar and a little 1/2-inch torque wrench that honestly is not the most accurate. Next is my pliers. Yeah, it's a little chaotic in here. Things are always coming and going. As I said, I go to swap meets and garage sales all the time, so stuff moves around constantly. Just got these today, kind of like lineman pliers almost, but they're like old Snap-on ones. I think I paid $10 for these. I mean, look at the teeth in the blades. Practically new. Super loose. Love these. It's a really nice pickup. Staple gun, just actually bought that today. Didn't have a staple gun. You know, you don't know you need something until you need it. So there's that. Just some more pliers. Got these Nipex today too for $10 because they have that little grind weld in there. No big deal. Big Nipex. The older ones. Yeah, some more Nipex. You can kind of see some Blue Point stuff. Cornwell, Proto. I name off tool truck brands because honestly, it's just, you know, it's mostly Home Depot stuff. So I gotta name off the special stuff. Some channel lock. You know, you can see very random array. So the wrenches. Number one reason I'm making this video is today I picked up the Milwaukee full wrench set. The kind of mechanic style, super shiny Milwaukee set. Got them in metric and standard. Again, OEM tool organizers. Not a huge fan of these. Here's a Cobalt wrench. But yeah, the 22 to 8 millimeter and everything in between. Then I have some random Thorsten, Craftsman USA, some, you know, for brake lines, stuff like that. Some minis, a little bit of everything. I got 10 mils up the wazoo. Excuse me. Some ratcheting wrenches there. Next one is obviously standard. Another crescent wrench because you can never have enough. Again, Milwaukee kit. Very nice. Can't wait to use them. I love doing that. And then this big old honkin' 1 1/16, I forget. Again, same organization. These OEM tool things, they're they organize in opposite directions because they're meant to go side by side. So you can see how these are the same layout but reversed. So yeah, pretty basic, pretty standard. Now this drawer is the drawer that I could talk about forever. This is my anarchy drawer, as you can see. And it gets wild in here. So this is where I keep all my extra wrenches. Well, not all of them. I have more. I have wrenches everywhere. This is where I keep my backup wrenches, quote unquote. But I'm actually going to list these guys on Craigslist today. This is a full Craftsman USA metric set. They have price tags on them from the swap meet that I definitely didn't pay $25 for even this many of them. But yeah, these are going to go on Craigslist. It's a full metric set. Get that out of the way. But yeah, I have backups for things, so the full set, I figured I could just get rid of that. Here's a little snap-on set. As I said, I'm kind of phasing out all my snap-on wrenches. This is what I have left. Some big boys. These really nice big Matco wrenches. I don't remember where I got these. I think I got them at a garage sale. 2 big ones. Some more Thorson stuff. These Thorson wrenches are really damn nice. I've never even heard of Thorson wrenches or seen this shape or style of wrench, but these are damn comfortable. I'm keeping these. In this Cougar box, I have a full proto metric set from a while ago. I have some Mac, and these super beat up ones right here are all Blue Point. And there's some like old Husky USA stuff in there too. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is going to get listed on Craigslist. All the others you see are all Craftsman USA. I buy Craftsman USA wrenches like they're going out of style, because they kind of are. I pay about $2 per wrench on Craftsman USA stuff. The thumb detectors, for all my AVE fans out there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just bought this a few days ago. Pretty stoked about it. I like to buy American-made tools when I can. Obviously, a Harbor Freight rubber mallet is going to operate the same as a snap-on rubber mallet. I'm sure there's a difference. Don't burn me alive for that, but let's be honest here, it's a rubber mallet. I don't know why I have so many ball pens. So I got these 2 Husky work lights for when it gets dark. I can prop them up. This Maddox lug nut key set. This has almost every lug nut adapter. Oh, God. Almost every lug nut, excuse me, real quick on the angle. Almost every lug nut adapter you could possibly want in it, which is really nice. Harbor Freight, I think it was like $80, $100. Totally worth it. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. When you're working on somebody's car and they don't know a damn thing about a car, and you ask them for the lug key, do they ever have the lug key? Thread tap, die, and repair set. Oil filter wrenches, which I don't really use for my truck. I drive a Cummins, so this one might be big enough, but yeah, right. Code reader adapters. This is some junk. I got this weird snap-on hand ratchet, whatever you would call it. This damn thing for alternators. Big set of calipers. Micrometer. Extra batteries. My holy Bible. Shop towels, sandpaper, some T-handles, some power tools. I'm pretty minimal on the power tool side of things. I don't really need them too often. But when I do, it's usually a Sawzall or an angle grinder. I got my really badass Milwaukee Fuel 1/2-inch impact. I got this on Craigslist for probably $200 with the battery, somewhere around that, which was just a damn steal. I've used the living hell out of that guy. Oh, my back hurts. On this side, just some funnels, work lights, damn welding wire brush that I scrub concrete with when I drip oil on things. Little work light guy. Got a little light on the end of it too. All my work lights charge with the same micro USB port. Cheap temperature gun. Honestly, just kind of fun to play with. I rarely ever use it. I only ever use it to indicate if I'm going to burn myself on something. If I'm not sure how warm it is, that's about the only use that thing serves for me. Cheap code reader, but honestly, this thing, I mean, if I charged $20 for every time I used it, this thing would have paid itself off twice over by now. It's really, really nice to have for just someone that, does occasional work on cars. My Overkill multimeter, Redfish, it's Bluetooth, it's ridiculous. I got it on clearance at Home Depot. but I honestly love it. It's got a really strong magnet, so you can just hang it from like the hood of a car or something. Heavy duty calculator because math is hard. Extra batteries. These little cheap face mask things that you see all over the place. Razor blades, baseball, turbo silencer ring for my truck. You can imagine how obnoxious it is now. Zip ties and duct tape. That's all you need to know. The most essential drawer in any toolbox is the zip ties and duct tape. This is my, God, I don't want to be here drawer. Drilling. I honestly don't like this Milwaukee drill. I said it in my last video. I'll say it in this one too. Just not a fan of it. I'm sure there's no reason for that, but honestly, just every time I use it, I'm like, God, I don't like this thing. My buddy's got a DeWalt drill that I just like better. But I'm dedicated to the battery system, so what can I do? Staples, drill bits, adapters, steel wool, what have you. I really don't like having to open that drawer. I don't like drilling into walls. This is my junk drawer. That little pry bar thing. You can just kind of see my buddy got me this Glock knife for my birthday. Just some random stuff. Here, so you guys can see. I'm sure somebody out there is going to see something that they like in here. This is my little garage sale in a drawer. Electrical drawer. I've been doing some soldering lately on my guitars. So this little guy's been getting some use, although it's underpowered as hell. So that's a bummer. These really nice Klein wire strippers, steel wool, hand sanitizer, you know, the necessities. I've actually built entire wiring harnesses out of this little drawer with just by going to buy relays and stuff like that. I have one in backup just in case. Obviously, all my wires not in here, but it may look like nothing, but I've wired up 2 whole trucks for off-road lighting systems with that drawer. I know it's not some huge feat, but I mean, that one little drawer, it's nice. Vice grips. I've got more vice grips in storage. Cutting and sanding, or cutting mostly. Got some flap discs in here too, but I honestly don't use this drawer that much, and I'm happy that I don't. Sanding and abrasives. This drawer is not fun. I'm one of those people that can't stand the texture of sandpaper. As much as I use it, I can't stand it. And chemicals. I know I said in my last video that the firefighter I know was going to help me organize this. Yeah. Procrastination, people. It's been almost a year. Procrastination. So yeah, that is my big toolbox. I have still that absorbent mat right here. Duct tape to the ground because it works. Still got my crappy old Craftsman floor jack, which works amazingly, that my neighbor was throwing away. So happy I rescued this. I think my buddy actually rescued it for me. I don't remember. Vise that's not mounted to a table. I know, priorities, out of whack. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Before I turn red in the face from being out of breath. Sorry, I don't talk much. So on these videos, I'm like trying to talk. Oh, that's coming off. Well. Okay. So this is my little like, oh my God, my car broke down. Somebody calls me, needs my help. Little toolbox. I just put this together today. Don't judge me. You can see the remnants of a little Husky kit that I ransacked. So this is when I go to swap meets and garage sales now, I'm only shopping for tools for this. This, for me, I'm happy with. Obviously, I need some things. I'm sure somebody could say something. I have a welder right there. All right? Don't talk to me about it. I have some diesel fuel right next to the welder. Perfectly safe. But for now, I'm happy with this. So I'm going to try to fill this first, just to kind of limit myself. Yes, it's a mess. I know. I literally just put it together a couple hours ago. Yeah, some screwdrivers. I'm only going to do 3/8 and 1/4 inch ratchet set in here. If I need 1/2 inch, I'm going to be shit out of luck. That's fine. A little bit of mess in there. These are some little drill adapter things. Yeah, and then standard wrench set, more extra wrenches, and metric wrench set. There's probably 3 10mm in here. But yeah, that's my little soon to be oh my God, my car broke down, I need your help kit. Probably put a multimeter in there and go get another code reader, toss it in there. Things like that. We'll see. We'll see. I'll do another update sometime in the future. I know this is almost a year in progress and not much has changed. Hopefully this will have changed, or at least expanded. Used to be in that bag, but now it's in this one. But yeah, thank you guys. Sorry for going on for 20 minutes. Hope this was relatively entertaining or informative. Once again, not trying to show off or give any expert advice. This is just what one dude in his garage who works on his friend's cars and his own has and uses. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching again. Stay safe, have fun, yada, yada, yada. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.